Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jehan if you're new. In today's reading, we're going to take a look at how your old friends and old classmates view you now. This was actually a subscriber request. So thank you to whoever requested this video. You know who you are, period. So I'm going to jump right in. Today we have 5 options. As per usual, timestamps will be listed in the description box below or in the pinned comments. Pick an option using your intuition. You can pick more than one if you feel drawn. Oh, and a little disclaimer, I did this reading for myself first. Sometimes when I get random requests to do readings, I'll test it out on myself first. And like some of it was low-key offensive, some of it was good. So I'm going to give you the honest truth, the good that I see and the bad. It's how other people perceive you. Who gives a fuck what a hater gotta say, period. So don't shoot the messenger. This is how they see you. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true, and it's not coming from me. So I just wanted to give that little disclaimer. So for option number 1, we have emulate. Option number 1. For option number 2, we have snow quartz. This comes out of a cave, I think. Option number 3, we have this pyrite specimen. For option number 4, we have this clear quartz cluster. And then last but not least, we have option number 5, which is this hyalite opal. It actually is bubbly if you look at it. I don't know if you guys can see. All right, again, timestamps listed below. Pick using your intuition, and I hope you guys enjoy your reading. Hey, so if you were drawn to this amulite specimen, I'm gonna link a video that you should watch about it. I promise you it is worth the watch. But this is like an extinct, what's it called? Not an artifact. But anyways, I digress. This thing is extinct, but like now is very valuable, right? So I feel like your old friends and ex-classmates see you as someone who has become better with time, especially when it comes to your appearance. Some of them feel like you've really grown into your looks. They feel like you weren't much to look at when they knew you or back in school, but now like there's something about you that just really glows, just really pretty, very handsome, like just very attractive. Again, like they feel like you just keep getting better with time. Some of you could have went through a major transformation, or they see you as someone who has gone through some sort of transformation or metamorphosis when it comes to their appearance. So they view you as someone who's very attractive. Okay, let me jump in. So I'm starting off with the Millennial Tarot deck. Creative universe and all things, please show me the energies for the viewer and how their old friends and classmates view them now. I just want one. I just want one. That one almost came out, so I'm gonna take it. Some of them, that low-key, the brunch card almost flipped out. Some of them want to reunite with you, possibly meet up for brunch and catch up. Okay, so we have Justice, the social justice warrior. Some of them see you as a social justice warrior. They feel like you've grown up, and some of you have a really stable career. Some of you could be in the legal field, lawyers, judges, paralegal. I don't know, you could do anything, you know, in reference to legalities. I'm hearing courtroom. Some of you work in the courtroom. I'm hearing legal transcription, or at least this is how they perceive you. Some of you, I'm hearing you haven't even spoken to some of these people in a long time, especially if they're like ex-classmates. But from what you post on your social media, or from the way you dress on social media, they perceive that you would do something in reference to justice or criminology. or the criminal justice system, like I said, or you have some sort of legit job. Some of you, they feel like you stand up for certain movements. So maybe the Black Lives Matter, you're into that kind of stuff, or you stand up or fight for people who can't fight for themselves. Maybe some of you could even be social workers. Maybe some of you guys are passionate about certain movements or certain things, so you post them on social media. For some of you, you could even be into politics. They see you as someone who is very vocal when it comes to politics. We have qualities. Some of them see you as very innocent, empathetic. Hold on, let me upload this really quick. Well, no, I'll do it later. Hold on. That's one of you guys' videos. Anyways, they see you as a little privileged and judgmental. They feel like you came from a good home, or you came from money, so you don't understand what it is how it is to go through struggles, and they see you as someone who is kind of judgmental. It says you protect others from the injustices your parents sheltered you from. Is your effort to police ignorance in service of those on the front line, or fuel for the delusion that you are a good person? Place, safe space, totem, trigger warning. So yeah, I already gave you guys a trigger warning in the beginning of this video, just in case you skipped it. This doesn't necessarily have to be true, but this is how they perceive you. For some of you, they feel like you're delusional, kind of like that Real Housewife situation with Kenya and Portia, where Kenya was giving Portia the side eye with the whole BLM movement thing. That kind of situation. They feel like you're delusional, or you're fake. You're not really about that life. You're just doing it to put on a front or to build a good reputation. But when it comes down to the root of, like, for example, let's say if you're someone who fights or is vocal about impoverished children, for example, they're like, well, how the hell do you know anything about impoverished children when your ass, grew up in the suburbs and, you came from money? That kind of thing. This is how they feel about you. And they feel like with safe space, you go protest or you do this and that, but at the end of the day, then you go home and you go home and sleep peacefully in your gated community. You don't really care. But they see you as someone who's empathetic and innocent. They feel like it doesn't really stem from a malicious place, but they just feel like you lack self-awareness. Like they feel like you think that you're woke or you're protecting others from injustices, but like maybe you're just doing it because you were sheltered, or you feel a sense of like you feel guilty because you had certain privileges that others didn't have. I don't know. People are weird, right? But overall, some of them see you as very pretty. They see you as very attractive. They feel like you've grown up to be a very handsome man or beautiful woman. Let me get a clarifier from the Heal Yourself deck. They see you to be a very honest person. They see you to be a very, what's the term they call it? A very, like an utmost citizen of society, or a very active citizen in society. You do what's traditionally or accepted by society. You do what's right. Also, some of you could be into real estate, or I'm picking up some of them have seen your face somewhere. So like if you work in real estate, you know how like they'll have the picture of the agent on the poster, or like a lawyer, for example, like call Herman and Herman if you've been treated unfairly on the, like some of you deal, like if you work in law, you deal with workman's comp and shit. They've seen your posters. If you have advertisements or commercials floating around, they've seen you online or somewhere. How teachable are you? Yeah, some of them, they feel like you need a lesson to learn yourself. Like if you're so, for example, if you're, let's say you're so vocal about what goes on in the hood and this and that, but your ass lives in a home that was in an area that was gentrified, regentrified, or whatever that word is, type shit. It's like I feel as though they feel there's a bit of a hypocrisy about you, and they're wondering how teachable are you. This shit's crazy. See, you can't make this up. They think you're fake and they want you to take off your mask. This shit's crazy. So this is what I'm picking up for you. Some of you guys, maybe you had an instrument. I remember in the 3rd grade, I used to play the viola, and like I used to carry the little case around, and I used to think I was a shit. But some of you, maybe you played an instrument, or you could be into music. But some of you, this is like giving me like privileged vibe, like with the violin. And if you look at her in the background, her bed, like they think that you're rich, like you come from money. They really do. Even if this isn't necessarily true, some of you, even they feel like, oh, you're the kind of person, you got the opportunity to take ballet lessons and travel abroad and go to boarding school, and you know, you had your own horse and this and that, and basically you're rich. But here you are, being fake, acting like you care when you don't. And some of them, oh my God, this is so vulgar. Some of them want to F you. Like some of the guys, some of your old guy friends or people from school, they want to have sex with you. Yep, see? You can't make this shit up. They see you as a temptation. Some of you, they feel like you're innocent and you put on this front, this professional front, or like that you're like, I don't know, innocent, but like deep down inside, they feel like you're a freak and you're a temptation. But I digress. That's what I'm picking up for you. Let me know in the comments if this resonated. Remember, don't shoot the messenger. You can shoot me, I'll shoot back, okay? But yeah, I love you guys. Infinite abundance as always, and you'll see me in your next reading. Bye. Again, trigger warning, some of this shit is offensive. People are weird, man. But anyways, so if you were drawn to this option, snow quartz, this comes out of a cave. Some of them, they feel like you were so uncouth, you were loud, you were... But if you're more of an introvert, they feel like you're more of an introvert. Like it's the antithesis of either side of the spectrum. It's either they feel like, take it however it resonates. If you're loud, they feel like you're loud as hell. But if not, they feel like you're quiet, you're introverted, you're always in hermit mode. Some of them feel like they haven't seen or heard from you in a while. Like you've fallen off the face of the earth. Okay, so let's jump in. Creator of the universe and all things, please show me the energies for the viewer and how their ex-friends and classmates view them now. This is the Millennial Tarot deck, by the way. I think it's to the point, like I'm so drawn to tarot decks that have real images on them. So it's to the point where like, I feel like if I look at people's pictures, I'll be able to read them. It's crazy. But anyways. What is that? Is that, because I know, you know, there's clairaudient, clairvoyant. Like if you can see things through images, what's the name for that? There has to be a name. I could probably just Google it, but I'm asking y'all. So let's see how your ex-friends and classmates view you. Okay, we got our card. Da, 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 da. Oh my God, they see you as a fuckboy. Or if you're a girl, I don't know what a fuckboy and girl, what you would call a girl that's a fuckboy. I don't know what that is. But either way, with the devil, they see you as a temptation. Either way, good or bad, they think you're fine as F. They see you as so attractive. They like your style. They like your swag. Some of you, they feel like if you, like maybe you glue up, especially if you weren't like this. Some of you, maybe you grew into your looks, but either way, right now, they find you to be very, very attractive. They really, really like how you look. Very, very much. If you're a woman, there's a particular guy who's an F-boy who is into you. This could be an old friend, or this could be someone you went to school with. I'm hearing this person has been on you for years, since high school. This person still's looking your way, still hasn't changed. I don't care if you're married with kids now. I don't care if you're married and divorced and got married again, and then got divorced and got married, and that didn't work out, and you got married again and had 10 kids. This person is still looking at you, still attractive, still attracted to you, still waiting for a chance to be with you. They feel as though you're inexplicably confident. You're very shameless and fearless. It says your romantic gestures include cock blocking, asking for naked pics, and avoiding relationships. Will the same tactics continue to get you laid or bring you sexual misconduct? Suites. Place. Ad sales, totem, unused DJ equipment. So I'm picking up on two energies. It could either be this energy that's into you, or it could be how people see you. So you're just going to have to take it how it resonates. So for some of you, I feel like this person that's into you with this unused DJ equipment, they feel like you're still sexy. They are still waiting for a chance with you. This person is the kind of person that starts projects and never finishes. This person could be in their 30s, 40s, still trying to be a DJ, still trying to be a rapper. But even that, they can't even like be consistent with that. You know, like they'll get into something, something will pique their interest, they'll get into it, and then they'll abandon it and move on to the next best thing. This is how this person is, or this is how people view you. So like I said, you're gonna have to take it how it resonates, because I'm picking up on a split energy. I'm only human. It is what it is. I'm not the all-seeing, all-knowing, no, I'm just Jehan, a human. But either way, it says, like I said, your romantic gestures include cock blocking. I feel as though this person feels like they almost had a chance with you, but for some reason, something came to cock block the situation, either someone or a circumstance. So if, for example, of a circumstance that could cock block a situation is maybe when you guys were going off to college, you guys end up moving to another state. So that's the circumstance that cock block you guys from being together. Or this could have been a person or a situation. This person, maybe in the past, they asked you for nudes a lot, or like they want to see you in the nude. But overall, how people see you in general, they see you as very sexy. They see you as kind of toxic, but they see you as very magnetic. Like for some of them, they feel like you're toxic, but they need to stay away from you. But as much as they feel like they need to warn themselves and stay away from you, they want to be near you. It's like something about you draws them in. They're very, very attracted to you. And for some of you, this is a bad boy who's into you. Some of you, you know this person isn't good for you, but they're you know, you're not going to deny that they're attractive. It is what it is. So let's get a clarifier. Victim consciousness. Yeah, some of them, they feel like you're toxic in the sense that you make everything about you and you have this victim consciousness. They feel as though in situations you're the common denominator, but yet you feel like it's everybody else. But they see you as very attractive. They feel as though you're very youthful, and they feel like the older you get, the younger you look, kind of shit. Some of you could be goth or into the occult. Some of you could be witches, or this is how they perceive you. Also, some of you, they see you as very sexy, especially if you post like risky pictures online. They find that very attractive. They feel like you're crazy. You have a shadow side. They feel like you're batshit crazy, but you're sexy and attractive. But it's like that nice ass stallion, that nice ass horse that you see, but nobody ever rides it. That kind of energy. My dad used to say, if you see a nice horse that nobody rides, there's a reason why. That kind of energy. Like, I'm not laughing at you. This is just what I'm picking up. And look at this snake. They feel like you're a temptation, but yet they're afraid to approach you because they're afraid that you would bite back, or you would hurt them or break their heart. And with entrapment, they feel as though your victim consciousness is what is keeping you entrapped. Some of you guys, they feel like you date toxic people, and that keeps you trapped or stuck. Especially if you're not married yet, they feel like it's because of the kind of people that you attract or the kind of people you entertain. Wild. Yeah, they see you as wild. Like I said, they see you as batshit crazy, but they see you as wild. They see you as very sexy, very attractive. Something about you is very mysterious. Some of you could be tarot readers, psychics, into some form of mysticism or spirituality, Voodoo, Santeria, African spirit. Like you're very spiritual, they feel, but they feel like you're wild. Some of them want to have a night with you, or they want to see you nude, or they want to go overseas or travel with you. Some of you, if you post pictures online, specifically if you post a picture in a red dress, some of you could have posted a picture where you're on a yacht or a boat. They like that shit. Or if you post pictures where you're in this black lingerie, they like that shit. If you post pictures with red lip, they like that shit. This reminds me of the pandemic. So they feel like you've been quiet, or you've isolated yourself, like during the pandemic. Like I said, some of them feel like they haven't seen you in a while. And cycles. Some of them, they see you changing, or they see you growing out of this victim consciousness, or dealing with fuckboys, or being entrapped in your life, or being stuck. I feel as though they see you releasing these cycles. But like I said, they see you as very attractive nonetheless. They see you as a temptation. And they, yeah, like I said, what did I say? They see you healing. They feel like you've been hurt a lot, but you're healing and you're moving past any cycles in the past and home. Some of you, these are friends from home, or people from your hometown, people you went to school with. Okay, so this is what I'm picking up for you. Let me know in the comments if any of these resonated. Infinite abundance as always, and you guys will see me in your next reading. Bye. All right, let's take a look at what your friends or old friends and classmates think about you now. Remember, some of this shit is triggering. So if you can't handle that, peace out. But they think you're rich. Even if you don't think about yourself this way, your old friends and old classmates perceive you as very wealthy, very rich. I'm hearing lucrative. Whatever it is that you're doing, they feel like it's going well for you. They definitely feel like you're rich. Like some of you, from how you dress, or what the lifestyle you perceive through social media, they think you're rich. But I'm picking up some of them feel like it's an illusion, and I'm hearing they see through your bullshit. This is no cap. And I'm saying this because of pyrite is fool's gold, right? You think all that glitters isn't gold. They said back in the day, during the gold rush, miners would get all excited thinking that they found gold, but realize quickly it's pyrite. So I feel like they feel, yeah, like at first glance you look rich, or you look wealthy, or like you're doing well, or like even you look like you're happy, but they feel like if you were to take a deeper look, or really get to know you or what you're going through, it's a different story. But let's pull cards. I'm starting off with the Millennial Tarot deck. Creator of the universe and all things, please show me the energies of the viewer. And how their old friends and old classmates view them now. They see you to be very flashy, but they do think you're attractive. They think you look good. Some of them see you as glowing. They think you came out of the mud. You came from the dirt. You came from nothing, but you've managed to make something of yourself. I'm hearing even the people that don't like you, or even the people that think it's an illusion and you're full of shit, they still think, well, I mean, I gotta admit, they do look good doing it. That's how they feel. They feel like you look good. We have the Emperor, the fireballer. So they think, people think that you're fun. Some of you could have been in a sorority or in a fraternity. They feel like you have a good circle around you. For some of you, you go to a lot of weddings. You're constantly like the best man or best woman in people's weddings, or they feel like you're always the bridesmaid, or always the bride, always in other people's wedding party, but when are you going to get married type shit. And not that they feel like, it's not in a shady way like, oh, when are you going to get married? It's more so, oh, well, I'm surprised so-and-so's not married, because so-and-so just seems like they have their shit together. They're very mature. For those of you who are single, they just feel like you would be someone that would be married by now. They would expect for you of all people, I'm hearing. And with the Emperor card, some of you, they see you as a business owner, CEO, manager, leader. Even if you're not, this is how they perceive you. They see you as someone who's very stylish. You dress nice. They think you're loud. You're very persuasive, raging, and you're turned. Some of you, maybe they see vacation pictures. They see you out partying. They perceive that you're turned. They perceive that you're always out living your best life. Boot and rally is not a phase, but a way of life. Your insistent voice and boundless energy brings life to the party. So a lot of them feel like you're the life of the party. You will bring people joy, but will you respect when they do not want to take 5 consecutive group shots? Place, low-key gathering, totem, ox cord. Also, they feel like you have your circle, your unique circle, your unique set of friends that you hang around, and you don't really venture out of your social network. Some of them feel like you don't want to be bothered with them, but they feel like you have a nice personality. They feel like you bring a lot of people joy. Sometimes they feel you're like you're a little too turned. Like you're the kind of person that like, oh, I insist, take one more shot. Oh, I insist, no, come eat some. No, are you sure I cook? Like you're the kind of person that like, you're like, no, thank you, I'm good. But like, you're always like, no, come have fun. Like, no, totally, dude, you should come out with us. No, like you're always like trying to persuade people to come out with you and do shit with you. Because you have all this energy that they feel they can't match. Let me get clarifiers. This is from the Heal Yourself deck. Oh, they feel like you do this to mask your depression and sadness. They feel like deep down inside, you're not really that happy, or you're not really that bawling, or you're not who you really portray to be. Some of you could be into art, or you're creatives, but really you're really sad. But some of them see you as dreamy. They feel like you're very attractive. For some of you, I'm hearing you're like the dream girl or dream guy, the person of their dreams. And they see you to be trapped in your circumstance, trapped in your mind, trapped in your situation. If you're in a relationship, they feel like you're trapped in your relationship. If you're married, they feel like you're trapped in your marriage. If you're not married, they feel like if you're single, you're trapped in being single. Like, it's just like people are contradictory. It's like some people are like, oh, why aren't you married? And the ones that are married, they're like, well, you're trapped in your marriage. It's like, well, fuck, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's the lesson. That's the moral of the story. No matter what you do, people will have something to say. So do what makes you feel good, as long as you're not hurting anyone. But like I said, someone is in love with you. They see you as a person of their dream. Point blank, period. Some of you could be attracting love. We have selling out and courage. Yeah, I feel like this person has always liked you, but they've never had the courage to tell you how they felt. And I feel like this person could be in pursuit of you right now. They're trying to find you because maybe you distance yourself because you're going through things. Some of you could have been, they see you as someone who had to fight. Some of you, they feel like you were in an abusive relationship and you had to like, literally like a man eat man world, however that expression goes. You have to really claw yourself out of a situation or bite yourself out of a situation. At some point they feel like you were selling out, doing something that was compromising your morals. So some of you, they feel like you were strippers or you were doing something in sex in exchange for money. Like they feel like you were doing something unconventional that was going against your morals, but now you're getting a way out of that. Alchemy, yeah, I feel like they see you manifesting a different way for yourself. But they see you as very beautiful. Yeah, what did I say? Say what you mean. Some of them, it could be one or two people. Let me see. Yeah, about one or two people could be in love with you, but they don't know how to tell you because of pride. Their pride is eating them up. They feel like it'll get to your head, but a lot of them feel like you're healing and with help from above. They feel like you're favored and highly blessed, period. No matter what they think or feel about you, they can't deny that you're favored and highly blessed. They feel like no matter what you go through, it always seems like you come out on top. Even when they feel like, oh, dang, so-and-so is going out bad. Oh, where's so-and-so? And then as soon as they feel like, well, where's so-and-so? Then bam, you come up on top and you look better than ever. You're glowing more than ever. And it is the grace of the universe, the grace of your creator. Okay, period. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up for you guys. Let me know in the comments if this made any sense. Infinite abundance always. And you guys see me in your next reading. Bye. Hey, if you were drawn to this option, let's take a look at how your old classmates and old friends view you now. I'm starting off with the Millennial Tarot deck. So creator of the universe and all things, please show me the energies of the viewer and how their old friends and classmates view them now. Thank you. I just want one card. Oh wow, we got two. I'll take them. I just wanted one, but I'll take them. Okay, so for every pile, I got one, but you guys two came out, and I feel like taking them. I'm like intuitively, so I feel like a lot of people feel a lot of many different ways about you, and I also feel as though it's split. I feel like you have two groups of people who feel a ways about you. This could be specifically maybe your ex-classmates specifically, and then maybe your ex-old friends, or it could be a mixture of both. So you're just gonna have to figure out how it resonates with you, because obviously you know your life best. I'm only human. So let's take a look. So we have death, student loans. So some of these people, some of your old friends and old classmates see you as very successful, very accomplished. They feel like you accomplished a lot. Some of you may have gotten your degree. Some of you, maybe your master's, your PhD, but whatever it is, they feel like you're very successful. But I just feel like it's almost like I'm hearing them say, dang, she got to pay all them student loans back though. Or like, I don't know, whatever course you may have done, maybe you managed to rack up a lot of debt, or whatever it is that you went to school for may have been really expensive. But I feel like they see you as someone who's very accomplished, very, very successful. I'm picking up specifically maybe right now they view you as being in a celebratory phase of your life, where you could be happy, you could be celebrating some sort of major accomplishment, like you literally graduating college. I mean, look at that. Or like maybe you getting your master's, your PhD, you starting your own business, you getting married, you having a baby. You like, I feel like they see you happy and celebrating something. And with the death energy, I feel like they see you as undergone some sort of major transformation. They feel like you've changed, like you're no longer the person you used to be. They feel like the old you is dead and gone. They feel like it's a totally new you. What qualities, they feel like you're soul crushing. With soul crushing, I feel some of them are envious of you. Not that they hate you, but more so they wish that they could have did what you've done, or they wish they were in your shoes, and they just, it's like they feel like a failure compared to you, and it's like soul crushing, especially for some of them, because they never thought that you'd turn out this way. Essentially, some of them doubted you. Sorry, I was just smoking. Some of them doubted you, and so they're just like, well, shit, so and so has this or was able to do this and I didn't do it. Like, come on now. We have long-term expensive. They feel like long-term you're going to be even more successful than you already are. They feel like your value is just going to keep going up, and they feel like you could be someone who's into opulence and luxurious luxury items or things. You like the expensive life. Some of them see you this way, but some of them feel like even if you want it, you can't have that just yet, because you got to pay off your student loans, or you got to work off what you put into school, or you have to put in time before you become successful ultimately, if that makes sense. But they do see you long term being very successful. Some of them feel like you have to be frugal or penny pinch right now. We have budgeting, secondhand clothing, and not splitting the bill at dinner keeps debt at bay and annoys your friends. Will frugality teach you patience and restraint, or create FOMO and regret for missed activities? Place the sharing economy, totem, art history degree. Okay, so for another group of them, I feel like they feel like your degree is completely useless. They feel like you went to school for something totally unconventional, something that you're never going to really use. They feel like you're very pretentious, and they feel like you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Some of you, they feel like, especially if you have rich friends and shit, they feel like you try to keep up but you can't, and like you're always trying to split the bill, or you're trying to penny pinch. Maybe when they ask you to come on vacation, you can never afford to go, or when you go, you're very limited because of your finances. But this is because you paid off you're the kind of person, you use your money wisely. You use your money on your education or investing, and like, God forbid you do that, right? They feel like you're just really cheap. But it's like you don't want to miss out, but it's just like, how can you live your best life and you cheap? It's just like they feel like you have a champagne taste on a wine cooler budget, is what I'm picking up, or however that expression goes. You know what I mean? And then let's see the other one. High priestess, the festival goer. Yeah, they see you as someone who's very a free spirit. You like to go to events. You like to go to you like to travel. You like to go to you know, Burning Man, Coachella, what's the other one called? Lollapalooza, I think it's called. You know, these festivals, that kind of shit. Rolling Loud. You want to do all these fun things, but you don't really necessarily have the money to pay for it. But it's like you're always the first one to be like, let's do this, but you don't really have the money to pay for it. But they see you as very fun regardless. They find you to be attractive. They like your legs. People think you're very attractive. You're very tall. If you have long hair, they like that. Or when you wear your hair very long, they like that. So if you have long ass braids or dreads, or if you get extensions really long, they think it's very sexy. With the High Priestess, they see you as someone who's very spiritual, intuitive. Some of you could do tarot on the side. You could be a psychic on the side, or you do something spiritual on the side, or you could be in some form of mysticism or spirituality, Santeria, Voodoo, I don't know, whatever it is that you do. They feel like you're a high priestess. You're very spiritual. They see you as someone who's very ecstatic, very friendly. They feel like you're sensational. Something about you is just, I'm hearing them say, you'll never meet anybody like so-and-so. Like, oh my God, so-and-so is just, so like, they just feel like you're just so sensational. And with Hydrated, they feel like you're glowing. They feel like you drink a lot of water, something that you do. Something about your skin. They feel like you have really good skin. You have clear skin. It says your lust for movement, love, and EDM helps you from forming new connections, or helps you form new connections, excuse me. But remember that much of life happens between the peaks of the headliners. Are you dancing in the quiet between sets? Place, porta potty line, and Totem LED onesie. They feel like you're the life of the party. They feel like you're really fun, outgoing. Like I said, you may like to go to raves and things of that nature. You like to go to parties, party animal. Some people feel like you have a nice balance between being a party animal and being someone who's very ambitious, like you have your shit together. And if someone were to see you out and about, they wouldn't think that you had a degree or that you were really well educated or well traveled, but you are. And this is something that people find very attractive, all while you still manage to stay down to earth. But they just don't like that you're frugal. Some of them feel like you're trying to keep up. So let me clarify here with these Heal Yourself cards. I'll just get one. There you go. Entrapment. It's healing. I feel like they see you finally coming out of your shell as well. They see you healing. They see you as maybe have gone through some sort of turmoil or some sort of difficult or rough phase in your life that they see you coming out of after feeling stagnant or trapped, and they see you celebrating. Rejection. Some of them feel like they want to approach you. This could be old friends or old classmates, but they feel like you would reject them. Some of them, they've been wanting to do this for a long ass time with the cobwebs, but they just never did because they felt like you would reject them. They feel like you're out of their league because they see you as someone who's very beautiful and a temptation, or handsome and a temptation. And discover your life purpose. Some of them feel like you're tapping into your true life purpose. And for some of you, I feel like some of you live in a mountainous region, or someone from a mountainous region is going to end up coming towards you. And this could be a soulmate, someone who's going to help you tap into your life purpose or discover your life purpose. And this could be an old friend or old classmate. This person's in love with you. They feel like you're a beauty. And I actually see this person coming towards you if you're single, if that applies to you, because this person's in love with you. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up for you. Infinite abundance as always. And you guys see me in the next reading. Bye. Hey, so if you were drawn to this highlight opal, I just want to remind you that, some of these messages low-key can be triggering or offensive. Know that it's not coming from me. It's how people view you. And, sometimes how people view us isn't always necessarily true. So just take it with a grain of salt. And as per usual, ignore what doesn't apply to you or your situation. So if you were drawn to this highlight opal, look at this, right? UV light. Do you see that? Okay, so intuitively, I feel like people slept on you. People feel like they slept on you. All your old friends, they feel like that all the times they knew you, you were highly slept on. They feel like you're a celebrity, you're a star. Even if you're not popular in some form right now, they're surprised and they feel like eventually you're going to ultimately become a star. They feel like you are the diamond in the rough. They feel like you managed to what's the word I'm trying to, like, you were like just really dope. Like, I don't know, it's like something that you overlook, but then eventually you go back to it and you're like, oh wait, this was actually dope. Okay, good example. You know how like they say that one song that you constantly skip, and then one day you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna listen to it, and you're like, wait, this is actually my shit, and it becomes your new favorite song. This is how they view you, and this is how they feel about you. Like, at first they felt, I mean, look at it, it doesn't look like much, right? Like, what is this? It looks like a piece of rubber, but then bam, and this is a natural freaking stone. This is like very rare. It's called hyalite opal. Very rare. I'll try to link a video with more details about it. So this is how they feel about you. They feel like you don't even really get the whole, you know, the gist of you until the spotlight is on you. Some of you, this is maybe how you are. Look at Beyonce, for example. She's so shy. She seems so meek and mild and timid until she's on stage, and then it's just like something else comes out. This is how they feel about you. Some of you, maybe you're artists, you're creatives. No matter what you do, I just feel like you're shining in whatever it is that you do, or you're about to shine in whatever it is that you do. And I also feel as though this is how it's about to happen, and they can sense it about to happen. So let's see. Creator of the universe and all things, please show me the energies of the viewer and how their old friends and ex-classmates feel about them. Old friends and old classmates. How they view them. Wanderlust almost came out. They see you as someone who's like a whimsical alien, otherworldly being, someone who is well traveled or is about to travel the world, kindred spirit, very talented. But let's see, how do they view you? There you go. They see you as a star. What did I say? I just saw 333 when I looked up. You can't make this shit up. The star, the soul cyclist, they see you as a star. Some of you, I'm hearing you lost a significant amount of weight, or you just grew up. You're very, very attractive, very beautiful. But it wasn't always like this. I'm hearing unrecognizable. Some of them view you as they barely recognize you. Like, if you were to walk up to them in person, they wouldn't know who you are. Wow. Some of you, you've been dieting, working out, eating clean, putting a lot of time and energy and effort into yourself, your self-mastery, your self-development, your spiritual evolution, just yourself, your creative hobbies. And it's showing qualities: healthy, gluten-free, lavish, and sweaty. Description: through the trance of rhythmic pedaling, you make inner progress without actually going anywhere. Are you sweating to cleanse your inner critic, or to better define your thigh gap? Place, Whole Foods, Totem, Kombucha. So yeah, they feel like you're the health nut. You're all, you know, that you're the person into health and wellness now. They see you working out. They see you glowing up. They feel like you become like way more self-aware of yourself now. And so you just did something about it. They feel like you look good, period. Like, I don't know what else to say. Some of you with the star card, I don't know if you're literally a celebrity or really popular, if you have a YouTube channel or if you have your own blog or like whatever it is that you do. I feel like it's going to end up affording you or garnering you some sort of attention, be it on a large or small scale. So keep going. Also, star can represent wish fulfillments. I feel they view you as someone who's going to get all of their wishes. When it comes to love, they feel like you could have any man that you want. When it comes to money, they feel like you can make money just off of your looks alone, off of your aesthetic alone. They see you living in a big city, or they feel like they view you as like being on top of the world. Some of you could live in a major city: New York, LA, Chicago, London, Paris, Tokyo, Houston, Atlanta. Or there could potentially be travel there for work or just movement there. So I'm going to clarify here with this Heal Yourself deck. See what else, how they view you, how your old friends and old classmates view you. They like your body. They like how you look. They think you're very, very, very attractive. And like when you see, like, just ignore, like when you see a particular race on the cards, like ignore that. I'm picking up on the energy more so, not necessarily, you know, the person in the card. Yeah, look, it says temptation. I'm telling you, they see you as such a temptation. They feel it, like you're sexy, you're very beautiful. Some of you, just your sense of independence is what makes you so attractive. No matter what you think about yourself, they see you as someone who's a go-getter. If you see something that you want, you go after it. No matter how small you start, you eventually, you get what you want. And someone in particular sees you as a temptation. This person wants to come back into your life. This could be an old classmate or old friend. This person like has feelings for you, and they find you very very attractive. And I also feel as though you feel this person's energy. You feel like you feel attracted to this person as well. Some of you have brown hair, or like you have that balayage style or ombre hair, or specifically people feel like if you did that to your hair, if you're a woman, that would be very attractive. They like it when you have long hair. Wild. Yeah, look, they feel like you're wild. They think you're sexy. They feel like you're hot. Some of you, I see you doing a lot of traveling. Like I even feel like intuitively, I feel like you're about to become a star. You're about to do something major. I see you taking off, something that you do taking off. I see you getting a lot of attention, and people see this about you as well. I don't know if you can feel it, but I sure do. So let me know in the comments. Alchemy. Yeah, some of you are manifesting this, so remain positive. I see you looking very beautiful. People perceive you. I'm also hearing good reputation. Yeah, I feel like this is low-key one of the best piles yet. No shade at all in this, because the other ones had people that dislike them, people who are jealous, envious. I don't see this with you. If anything, I just see a lot of suitors. You could have literally like 5 to 6 people who are interested in you. They want to take you out on adventures, travel with you, fly you out type shit. Yeah, some of you, they see you as dreamy, whether you're a man or a woman. Love. What did I say? I keep pulling and nothing. I'm not seeing anything necessarily toxic or bad or gossipy. People think that you put them under your spell. Something about you is intoxicating. Something about you is magical and magnetic. And someone, again, is looking at you with adoration. This person is in love with you. This person sees you as very tempting. So before I go, I'm going to give you one last flash of the Hyalite Opal. So pretty, so bomb. So bomb, so bomb. Thank you so much for your continued support. Infinite abundance as always. And you guys will see me in your next reading. Bye. So bomb. Oh my God. What you doing with my life? Let me know if you guys like this.